If you'd like to see how I created these lovely epoxy resin soap dishes and refrigerator magnet, keep watching this video.
Hello YouTube. Today in this video I am going to show you how to make epoxy resin soap dishes. So I have some soap dishes. I'm also going to show you how to make a photo refrigerator magnet. It's kind of on the big side, but I have a picture that I want to put in here, and I think it'll be a nice gift for someone. So first things first, I have my molds here. You can purchase these molds, these silicone molds from Amazon. Glitters that I'm going to be using. And I'm redecorating my downstairs bathroom. And I like this soap dish the best because it holds the bar of soap like really good to me. So I'm gonna make one with just a photo of my children on it. And the color is blue I'm using. So I'm gonna have just a little bit of the blue glitter I'm going to be using. It's called Super Clear. And I purchased this for about $69 off Amazon. And I'll be stirring that up off camera. It's just easier for me that way because it gets really messy and I'm constantly cutting my camera on and off. So I'm gonna do that part. The only thing I'm concerned about is I am missing my heat gun. You know, you need the heat gun to kind of blow the bubbles out. I'm not exactly sure where my heat gun is. Sometimes these can get a little dusty. So if you have some tape, it comes in handy. Now, depending upon how much resin I have here, I'm going to make some other coasters I have in mind for my husband. If not, that'll just have to be a separate video. But yeah, just take a piece of tape and get the dust out. So first things first, it's optional, but I think it would be a great idea at some point to get a laminator. I use it for various reasons. Flashcards, and I also like to laminate my children's work that they do at school, like their artwork. Or even if they, like my daughter that's 21 months old, she scrabbles on paper, but that's still like her artwork. So I want her to see that when she gets older, and I want to preserve it. I laminate the report cards. So a laminator comes in handy. It's an Amazon Basics. It's just $25, and it's like another 16 bucks for 100 sheets of lamination sheets. So I've already cut out the pictures that I want to use. These are from last year. Then I have the logo to our other business, CR Tactical Defense, because I'm making something for my husband also. So I'm just going to position these in a way that they all fit on here really good, but they still have enough room to be cut decent. Okay, now it's ready to go. And you just kind of keep sliding it slowly but surely, and then it kind of catches it and start going on its own. So it's going pretty slow. You may be able to notice, okay, you can notice that it's going in. And then at this point I'll probably speed it up so it doesn't. Once I have them cut out, I'll go ahead and stir up my resin. And again, I'm going to just do that off camera. But you want to make sure you mix A and B together, equal parts. Stir it for about 5 to 10 minutes. Read the directions and see what it says. I have this Respirator Mask. So I bought this for about 30 bucks off Amazon because the smell is just ridiculous. So I'm going to figure out how to put this.
Okay, so I'm pouring part A and part B into the mixing bowl, and I'll be stirring that for the amount of time that it says on the instructions, which may have been anywhere between 10 minutes to maybe 15. I took the photos out. I just had them sitting in the mold so I can know which photo I wanted to go in which mold. So I'm just adding my first layer of epoxy resin into the mold. That's like my little base layer. Now what you'll do next is you'll use your heat gun and get the bubbles out and make sure that there's no bubbles there in your mold. I couldn't find mine, so that's why I won't show myself using the heat gun just yet. Okay, so now I am putting the photos face down into the resin. And this part can cause you to have some bubbling too. So you just want to make sure that you're careful that you're not pushing too quickly. And you may want to take like a popsicle stick or something that you can press this down with so you don't get your gloves all messy. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just making sure that the photos are lined up because however you have them facing down, when you flip them up, that's how they'll be. So make sure they're laying the way that you want them to lay. Make sure that they're not crooked. Okay, so what I'm doing now is taking some separate cups here, and I'm going to be adding some glitter to each cup. I think I'm going to do at least 3 cups because I want to have a little difference between the soap dishes. So that's what I'm doing now. I ran out of the silicone cups, but you know, if you have those cute little Dixie mouthwash cups, you can use those as well. Put a little bit of glitter into each one so you can add some flavor to your soap dish molds. This glitter I'm using, I can't think of the name of the color, but it's one of my favorites. I absolutely love this glitter, but it is by Recollections, and I did purchase it from Michael's. I definitely would love to have a big bottle of this. This small one was about probably $3.99, but whenever I go, it's always sold out in the bigger size, and I can see why. And this is a holographic chunky silver glitter. I really love this one as well. $7.99 from Michael's. It's also by Recollections also. Again, it pays to have some type of popsicle sticks to stir this up with, wooden sticks, or even if you have like some plastic silverware, you can just use the spoons or the knives or whatever and stir this up really good. So I knew that I wanted one of them to be silver, just to be, you know, like kind of neutral. So I stirred this up really good. Look how pretty that is. Very, very pretty. So that's what you're going to see kind of like behind the photo in like the backdrop of the photo. This the one is going to be the refrigerator magnet. So I think this is going to be like really super, super cute. You know, just think about the colors that you like. And you could do red glitters, you can do a black glitter, purple, you know, you can customize these and like really, really get very creative with it. I was thinking too, if you wanted to add some alcohol inks and maybe you didn't want to use glitter, there's just a lot you can do. Also, if you're new to resin, this is something I had to learn the hard way. You want to, outside of just needing to have a heat gun, you also need to make sure you pay attention to your curing times, because if you move too slow, your resin will start to cure and things will start to harden up. And that is so annoying because this stuff is very toxic and very expensive. So when it hardens up on you and you can't like get it to do what you plan for it to do, it's just not a good feeling. So make sure you're not moving too slow, but you also don't want to rush it. So I'm just sprinkling a little hints of the holographic glitter because I like the way it looks, and I'm just filling it up and making sure that the mold has enough epoxy in it. So that's what I did. I just topped off those other two with just the clear. Right here I'm crumbling up the foil leaf. I love this stuff. It's just so sparkly. It's so nice. It's very thin. It can get kind of messy, so you want to kind of break it up and have some type of tweezers or some type of stick to kind of control it, but it gives a really nice effect. Again, I'm just topping these off because you don't want to have them not filled all the way up to the top. It just wouldn't look right. You want to make sure that they have enough resin in there. I mean, if you don't and it comes out a little thin, I guess that's okay. But you want to also make sure you don't overflow it. So I'm just carefully making sure that I have all the molds filled up where they should be. And at this point is where I finally was able to figure out where to find the heat gun. Here's the heat gun. It gets really hot and it just blows hot air onto your resin, and it really just smooths it out and gets those bubbles out, those annoying little bubbles. The less bubbles you have, the better. I'm gonna go ahead and unmold these soap dishes, and the one is going to be a refrigerator magnet. And then I have these two posters that I did for my husband. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with this one, the blue one. This one is like pretty heavy. Again, I'm redoing my bathroom, redecorating my bathroom downstairs. So this blue color is gonna tie in with that. So that's why I chose this pretty blue. So I'm just gonna carefully, I only had one glove left, so that's why I'm just wearing one glove. And it's nice and hard, so that's a great thing. And it's been a little under 24 hours because it was like 2 a.m. when I did this, and now it's like 8 p.m. the next day. So I'm just gonna carefully unmold this. This one is a little tough because this is like really tight. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So I really like this. Again, this is a Christmas picture from last year of my babies. This blue is something else. I love this blue. It's so pretty and so sparkly. I love how sturdy this is. Like, you don't have to worry about the bar soap like just slipping out of it, because it's like, you know, it has that almost like an inch edge on it. So I really like this one. So that's the first one. I'll sit that to the side. I'll do this one next. This is the square soap dish. Again, for you people who fast forward, you can get these resin molds. It comes 3. You get these 3 different shapes. Well, 3 different shapes. $9.99 on Amazon is where I purchased it. Soap dishes. Coasters are nice too, but people like soap dishes. So these are going to be some gifts, like I said, for Christmas. And then this is, it has like a nice thickness to it. Oh, look at that, you guys. Oh, look at my babies. And I noticed some light, really small, teeny tiny bubbles. When I first got started, I did not have the heat gun. I was trying to use a match and it just didn't work. It was really ridiculous, actually.
So the heat gun was used towards the second step when I like poured it on at the end, and it's less bubbles on the back. So that's a really good thing. You want to make sure you have a heat gun or some type of torch. But you guys, another thing I did notice, and I'm not super like anal about stuff like that, but the picture did kind of push to the side. So as I was pushing the photo down, and that's why I did the photo downward, because as you can see, once you flip it, this is the top. As I was pushing the photo down, I didn't really notice. I see now, it kind of swayed to the right. So next time I'll make sure the photo is like more centered, but it's still super cute. And this is a soap dish as well. So I'll open up the second one, well, the third one, which is the oval shape. And that's really cool that there's different sizes and different shapes. I like the options. Okay, and this one I added like a little bling to it. I did the other one as well too. Nice and hard. Oh my goodness. And this is a picture of my youngest by herself. And this is just absolutely gorgeous as well. I didn't do too much glitter, just a hint. And I actually like it better with less glitter. I don't know, it's just, I like the clear and then just a little spackle of glitter. And I did add this rectangle rhinestone. And I can see it. You can probably see it better at the top part. But I think this came out so pretty. Look how thick these are. So these have a nice thickness to them. Again, these are great Christmas gifts, you guys. Absolutely gorgeous. Alright. Now this one, this is a little bigger. This is not a soap dish. This is actually, you can use it as a huge coaster if you want, I guess. But this one is actually going to be a refrigerator magnet. And I'm going to show you the next step of how we'll do that. So first you want to demold it. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. This is super adorable. And I have the confetti holographic glitter in the background. Now I do see that there are quite a bit of little fine bubbles, which again, when I first started, I did not have my heat gun. I didn't have my heat gun. So to avoid the bubbles, you want to make sure you have your heat gun heat up those bubbles so they can go ahead and disappear, then place your photo. Again, I love this. It's so pretty. Nice and sturdy. Okay. I'll come back to this and show you how we're going to make this a refrigerator magnet, okay? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and unmold this one. And in this one, I put the foil flakes. And this is cute. It's just on the thin side. You see how thin this is? This is on the thick side. This is like really, really thin, but it's really nice. It's still cute. And then I made 2 of them, but I didn't add anything to this one. This is just clear, and I put a decal in here that I cut with my Silhouette Cameo. Huh. I don't know what this is. It's like something's on this one. You really can't see it. But I think this one came out nice too. But then look at this. I must didn't fill up the whole area there, because look. That corner is really sharp there. Last but not least, I'm going to show you how I'm going to make this into a refrigerator magnet. I'm going to be using this as my glue, the UV resin, and I have 2 magnets. As you can see, you can pick up magnets from your local craft store. They usually have them, or you can get some on Amazon. I was going to use one, but I figured this might be a little heavy and I didn't want it to go in the refrigerator and just slide straight down. So I figured I needed 2. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little dot of this UV resin on the back here. One here, sit that there, and one here, sit that there. And then go ahead and click on my UV light and let that sit for about, I have it set for 90 seconds, but when you read the directions or the instructions on this, it does say to let it cure for 2 to 4 minutes on a 36 watt UV lamp. So for me, I'm noticing that from what I've been doing, it actually locks in seconds. And this does not have a smell. It smells like some laundry detergent. In my opinion, that's what it smells like. It smells nothing like the epoxy resin that you have to stir up, the 2 parts A and B. It does not smell like that at all. So this is different. But again, you do need to have one of these little lamps. This lamp was like ridiculously cheap. It was definitely under $10, or probably about $7 on eBay, or $9 at the most on Amazon. So this comes in handy. This is nice. Like I said, if you want to make keychains and stuff and like small little things, this is perfect. But I like to use it as of lately as glue. So I'm gonna check this. You can make someone not just a photo, but like their favorite team. You could print something out. You could use those little domes that people use to make CROC charms with. Pop a magnet on the back of that. So there's so much that you can do with something like this. Okay, so let's see how this is. Okay, so far it's like locked on like cement. That doesn't mean that you can't go another round with it, but it's, and that was just 90 seconds, you guys. So that's why I like this stuff. Now that was E6000. It would have to wait for a few hours at least. I like to let E6000 cure like overnight or like 2 days. It depends on what the project is. So if you have something quick that you need to do and you need it glued on quickly, or you know, in a hurry, I have another video I'll be doing soon. I glued on some stuff to a cup and I did it quickly. I was on the way out the door and I was able to get it done because I used this. So this really comes in handy, you guys. So I'm gonna go over to my refrigerator and show you how it looks on the refrigerator. Okay, so I'm right here at my refrigerator. I'm just gonna go ahead and show you. I have the 2 magnets on the back, purchased from like the craft store, and I have 2 because this is like, you know, it's a little solid. So here's the test, you guys. Oh, let's see.
I made several attempts and it was so annoying scratching up the refrigerator, but it just was not enough to have 2 magnets on here, you guys.
I have to add on at least 1 more. It slid down a couple times and scratched up the refrigerator, so I'm glad I did that test. So if you do something like this, you'll know that you have to have more magnets. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on another magnet. Okay, so I'm back, right, and you can see the scratches on the refrigerator too. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm back. I put on a 3rd magnet, so hopefully this does the trick. Okay, so it took 3 refrigerator magnets. 3 magnets for something this size. So this is like a 5x7, 5x6.
Okay, you guys, here is the final finished result of the coasters, of the soap dishes, and also the refrigerator magnet. I really enjoyed making these. I love the glitters. I really adore there being photos. Now these would be nice if they didn't have a photo, don't get me wrong, but I think when you add that extra customization, especially if it's like a gift for someone or even just for your home, to have a cute photo or maybe your favorite team. Ooh, for you pet lovers who don't have children and your, you know, your puppies or your babies or whatever, a cute picture of your dog or your cat, turtle, fish, I don't know, whatever you have, I think that'd be cute too. But yes, I'm digging the kids being on there. And also remember to have enough refrigerator magnets. You don't want to scratch up your refrigerator. That is so annoying. I'm hoping I can kind of buff that out with something. If not, I guess I can just put something else on top of it. I love this blue. I really do. And all of these molds can be found on Amazon. Eventually, I will get an Amazon store so I could just link everything that I use. I'll figure out how to get to that. But you guys, I just want to thank you for watching this video. I hope that you did find it helpful and found some really cool ideas. Hello to my new subscribers. Hello to all my subscribers. If you're not going to subscribe and you're just stopping by, thank you so much for checking out this video. And if you do subscribe, be sure to hit that notification bell, you guys. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye. Happy New Year, everybody. Be sure to check out our website, myroyalradiance.com, where we sell lip gloss, hand sanitizers, shoe charms, and much more. Use my coupon code ROYALBEAUTY10 off for a special discount for my subscribers. Be sure to check out our website, crtechnicaldefense.com, where we sell in-waistband gun holsters available in 4 different sizes. We also carry gun cleaning mats and much more. Use my special discount code VIBES, V-I-B-E-S. Here's how the soap dish that I made for my bathroom turned out, and this is how it's going to look on my sink. I'm just going to show you how it's going to look on my sink. So cute, so adorable. And you guys be sure to check out my playlist for my other videos. Bye bye.